We're taking on Milan and we're taking on Real Madrid today.
Okay, we're doomed.
What a horrible thing to say for a team that has just gone through a rebuild and are now struggling. I mean, I wouldn't say struggling. We're still unbeaten in the league, 32 points, almost, I want to say almost max points. I think we've dropped 4 points technically because we have 2 draws. And technically we can still equal what we did last year. We just gotta win every single game. But we're taking on AC Milan today. And I mean, they look terrifying. Rafael Leao, Benacer, Hernandez, Pulisic, whoever this guy is, no clue. I mean, do I know him? He's got 22 caps for Germany. Don't know who he is. Mike Magnan, Fikayo Tomori. This guy, I have no idea who he is. Oh no, I've seen his face. Very, very good side, but where is Pulisic? Where is Pulisic? That's the question that everyone's asking.
They look terrifying. Rafael Leao, Benacer, Hernandez, Pulisic.
How do I do this? How do I do this? It's right here. This is the second time in a row. Second year in a row where we take on AC Milan. I tried to do a review of AC Milan and I find Pulisic not there. And I even mentioned Leao, Benacer, Hernandez, and then Malik Thiaw. And I missed Pulisic. I think I'm going crazy. Hi guys, MrSpaceman reporting for duty. Welcome back to another episode of FM24 Partizan. I think I've gone insane. I honestly have gone insane. Either that or my glasses are just... I need new glasses. I can't see things. But look, we're here to play AC Milan and then Real Madrid. So you can excuse me for being all over the place. I'm stressed. I'm a little bit tired. So hopefully these guys can put me in a good mood. Please, last year was so good. Can this year be any better? Well, at least the league keeps giving me some good vibes because so far we are unbeaten, like I said. Čukarički, we managed to beat them 3-1. Goals from Alfie Harrison, Matija Popovic, and Nikola Antic were enough to get us a 3-0 dub. Alfie freaking Harrison, the guy with 6 finishing and no concentration, managed to score a goal. Yeah, I don't know how. And then Popovic and obviously Antic on the score sheet. Popovic finally scored a goal after years and years and years. The poor man is just not vibing for some reason this year with whoever is playing behind him, unfortunately. But this game, it worked out. And apart from that, 2-0 against TSC. Very, very good result. Saldania and Belic scoring the 2 goals for us. Yes, the goals have come after the 70th minute. Yes, that's a bit scary. But also the squad was a little bit rotated. Obviously in preparation for this game, we had to make some changes. Sarinats played on the left-hand side. Once again, played really, really suspiciously well. He looks to be a very good wingback because he keeps getting goals and keeps getting assists, which is fascinating. Mora on the right-hand side did not do as well. Antic as the center-back this time did quite good. Deans played. Alilovic got back from injury. And Milovanovic is continuing to disappoint me, despite the fact that he's growing immensely. He's currently wanted by every single amazing team. And I want to cry. But his potential is so good. Please, please don't choose to leave me. I beg you. I beg you. But the good news is he's still available for selection and he's probably going to come off the bench and hopefully do some magic. He's not doing as well. He started the season super, super well and he's kind of slowed down just a smidge. But this is going to be the lineup that we have. This is going to be the lineup that we have. We're going to have Hudikov in goal. We're going to have Ilic and Vitek as the back 2. We're going to have Borza, Stamenic, and Filipovic on the right-hand side. Because I want to try Nandes as the ball-winning midfielder. I don't know how well it's going to work. I mean, he's a decent player. He's done really well on the right-hand side. But so is Filipovic. Somehow this guy just keeps performing regardless of how we threw at him. So maybe he needs a good chance. And I do like to have a good ball-winning midfielder there. Mojanat is going to play up front. Popovic is going to play up front. And of course, Saldania is going to play on the right-hand side. In terms of where Basic is, the man is perpetually injured. Once again, injured again. He is annoyed that I'm not playing him. How can I play you, mate? You keep getting injured. Although I just saw he's wanted by someone. I mean, look, if a Saudi team is going to want to come in and give me lots of money, I will take that. He's a very, very good player. He hasn't exploded like I thought he would. But look at this. So the amount of greens here the amount of very, very good, well, I guess yellows, probably the right word to say. He's a very, very good player. I really love the guy. I want a bit more from him. And I just realized I have... Wait a second.
Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him cook.
Could Toma Basic be a good wingback? No, he's left-footed. He's left-footed. We have a lot of left-footed players. So maybe he's not going to be a good... that's a bit annoying. That hurt my feelings, but he can be a good wingback. Unless I can play him on the right-hand side as an inverted wingback. To do what exactly? Okay, anyways, that's some thought for the future. But yeah, currently he's injured. But it would be interesting if I can work him in here. I don't know how well it's going to work, because I would just overwhelm the midfield. Unless I can maybe switch Belic as like a Mizala or something like this, or Hernandez as a Mizala. And it'll get very messy here. So, of course, it's something I'm going to look into against the smaller teams. But I do like that he can do it. Anyways, I've gotten completely insane. I will see you for the AC Milan game, because we also have a Real Madrid game to play. I don't know if I've mentioned it before. Two crazy games, guys. I hope you're excited. Let's freaking go.
We can do this.
For some reason, I have the song called I'm Still Standing stuck in my head by... I knew his name. I know his name. I forgot his name. I'm going to write in the comments, or I'm going to write it in the editing because I forgot. Come on! He owns Watford. He's a legendary singer. But anyways, we are still standing. Yes, we are. We're not going to give up on the hopes of making out the playoffs this year. I think we have some harder teams this year. Yeah, I can't really complain, man. Milan, what do we have? Milan, Real Madrid, we have Borussia Dortmund, we have... Who was the team we played the first game? Marseille. We have some good teams to play, and yet, I kind of believe in us. Last year it worked. This year the squad... Sorry, now I can react to it. This year the squad is almost our full squad. Kalulu on the right, Hernandez on the left, Leao, Pulisic, Okafor up front, and a nice little midfield. So, I don't know how that will transform this year. I think last year we played at home, so maybe that kind of helped a lot. But this year... Sorry, I am still in shock. I'm still trying to process what the hell happened. As we just gift the ball to Pulisic and he missed. Thank you. That was very lucky. And he almost just literally was shouting at my face. Here I am. You can see I'm here. Maybe he played against us last time and I just didn't pay attention. But yeah, that was a close call. Apparently it was a save from Hudikov, I think. Because his rating shot up to something crazy. The man is doing a good job. He's doing what Jovanovic did last year as well. Yet, he's doing it at a younger age, which is impressive, because that means he's, well, developing, but also building up his, value, which is something we need to do, and I can't believe Tomori is still at Milan. I honestly can't believe he's still at Milan. He's so good. Why doesn't Chelsea sign him back? Both in real life and in this game. Tomori, I can't believe we let him go, man. Like, especially with the defensive stuff we're having in real life. Tomori, why did we let him go? Anyways, Theo Hernandez is on the ball. Let's stop complaining about Chelsea. Rafa Leao is miles quicker than Filipovic, which makes me think that I need to do something better, as Reinders is on the ball, but we do pick it up, he says confidently. Stamenic does launch it. Popovic will not win, but we have the ball as Belic, getting lots of game time now that everyone's gone. Popovic is miles offside, but can he finish? He can. It's going to be good for his confidence regardless. Fourth goal of the season. He was slightly offside in my opinion, but a nice little breakaway regardless. And the fact that he went one-on-one and he converted hopefully means good things. I wonder if it means something in this game, because obviously in real life, if this happened, you'd feel a bit more confidence, in my opinion, I think. But, oh my goodness. Saldania, why? Popovic, why? We have a corner as Borza is going to step up and hopefully create some moment of magic. As Borza steps up, Belic, collect. Can we launch it back in? There's a lot of players in the box. Borza finds himself in lots of space. Borza releases the ball. Borza once again. Oh, ball's going over the place. Belic, come on. Put a ball in. Do something. He steps over the player. Pulisic! Borza! Pulisic! Borza! Yes! 1-0 against AC Milan. Yes! Error by Magnan. In my opinion, every single player made a mistake. What the hell? Borza, that was a nice block by whoever that was. Pulisic didn't pick up once. Belic was taking his sweet time. But Theo didn't go. Pulisic didn't go. And Magnan jumped somewhere else. And we're 1-0 ahead. And it's Borza, the left back. I'm still standing better than I ever did by Elton John. I remember the name, and that perfectly aligns with the way we are performing against AC Milan. I expected us to go down 1-0. Look at that early jump from 0 to 0.63. And we had something exactly the same, and ours is better. A beautiful performance, guys. Second half, please do more. We have the possession. We are playing well. We just need to keep this up. I mean, the irony of singing I'm Still Standing in my head as I'm sitting down recording this is not lost for me. Although, one day I'm gonna be able to buy myself a standing desk. And that will change my life. I think it's a great idea. Having a standing desk would be nice. You know, I can look very nice and tall as I record, and also working as well. As Filipovic finds Moinata and hits the crossbar, and Sufanat Moinata is doing my head in. He's not performing. Which sucks, because he's a player that I personally... He was a signing, which I didn't think I needed. But I kind of wanted to sign him. He's not doing good. Cool. Nothing exciting is happening in the life of MrSpaceman and in the life of Partizan. So we're going to make some subs. Now we've reached an issue. I need some wingers, which is something I'm going to be addressing in the transfer window. I didn't realize I'm not going to have any depth whatsoever, either up front or anywhere else. But with that in mind, I'm going to let Rodrigo Mora actually play on the wing, because that's kind of his home position. Although he has done a great job learning how to be a wing back. And that being said, actually, I just saw Filipovic's bad performance. So I wonder if I'm going to switch him for Nandes, who's on a yellow, which is stressful. We just have to pray that he doesn't make any mistakes. And we're going to replace Filipovic with Fatikanti, I think. I hope I'm saying his name correctly. I know I'm not, but, you know, a man can hope. And I think with that in mind, I mean, do I trust Moinata to get his act together? He is one of the better players. I'm going to take him off. I'm going to bring in Milovanovic and actually keep him here. See if he can contribute from the attacking midfielder position where he's not pressed as much. And with that in mind, I want to make one more sub, I think, but I don't have any more subs to do because I think the level of our players on the bench, our bench is not as good this year as it usually is. So let's just click confirm. I mean, not to say anything, but our possession is good. And of course, I had to preface it by saying not to say anything because I like living life on the edge. They're going to score now. I can feel it. But anyways, we do pick up the ball as Borza finds Milovanovic, who's hopefully going to find someone up front. He does find Mora. Mora comes back from right back. Mora! Ricardo Rodrigo Mora! Yes! Milovanovic came in 2-0 against AC Milan. We did it twice, and now you get to witness it live. This was a beautiful first goal, and I can't. We need subs. I think we need subs, don't we? I think we need one last subs, or two more subs, because we have them. What a beautiful run. Milovanovic was calm and composed. Is that his position now? As Mora slots the ball in the bottom left. As I was complaining that I don't have any subs. And that is a performance and a half. Well freaking done, boys. I think I need to make more subs, though, because some players are getting tired. I'm going to take off Popovic, and I'm going to put on Zoran Alilovic, who is coming back from injury. Slowly. And then I'm going to take on Stamenic and put Dorda Stankovic on instead, just for more fresh legs. That way we don't get overrun. But we've had 2 shots, both on target. Well, we've had 6 shots. We had 2 shots on target and both were goals, which is good. But we need to survive the last few minutes. They are on the attack, which is terrifying. Tomori finds Nandes. He finds Rafael. So if the ball went to him, it would have been offside. We didn't need to go for it. Unfortunately, he's offside again, ref. Luca puts a cross in. A person who I don't know jumps up. There must have been an offside in the build-up. Surely Leao was offside. We need to park the bus. I don't even care. Leao must have been offside. Oh, no, he wasn't. But he would have been offside if who was my right back? Nandes wouldn't have gone for it. Unfortunately, Borza is not tall enough to deal with it. And Aurisnes brings it back to 2-1. And it's squeaky bum time. And it's 5 minutes of added time. But thankfully, we have a corner on the 96th minute where we almost improved on our result last year. We have done it. I would like to say that Borza is a genius. I would like to say that Milovanovic is a genius. And I would like to say that Partizan is a genius. Yes, Partizan, singular entity. You guys are all geniuses because you all support this team. What an amazing performance by Partizan. This was a crazy, crazy result. Yes, we had 2 shots on target whilst they had a bit more, but our chances were much more dangerous. We did have lots of possession and we managed to make it count. Amazing stuff. We have so many games to play in between, well, the Milan game and the Real Madrid game, so I have to go away and do that. But for you, it won't matter. For you, it'll be seconds. For me, it'll be a good, maybe, hour of gameplay. Yay.
One eternity later.
Okay, gang, welcome back. We're about to take on Real Madrid. And let me just quickly update you on what has happened. We have started doing a very good job. We are starting to beat teams in and around us. I mean, Železničar is a decent team. They're currently top 5, which is, means that they're quite good. We managed to smash them 5-1 with goals from Serenac, with goals from Saldania, with goals from Deans, with goals from Stamenic, and most importantly, with goals from Sufanat Moyenata. The guy is learning. Very, very, very important stuff. The second game was against India, and to be fair, this was a Serbian Cup first round, which to be fair could mean lots of things. We were winning 3-0, and we dropped down to 3-2. And then in the end, the score was 4-2. A very scary result. I mean, first of all, 4-2 against India. Fair enough. Very, very scary result. But look at our squad. We had Van Engelom in goal. We have Petrovic. We had Tadic making his debut, the 17-year-old centre-back who's currently wanted by Radnički on loan. Okay. Antic on left-hand side. Basic trying out a new position, like I said I would. Dean Stepanovic, Harrison, Estevao, and Milovanovic. A very, very rotated side. Lots of quite interesting things there. And the most important thing is that we got the dub and we got a lot of these players some very valuable game time. And moving on down was the best performance that I have seen this season from the Partizan boys. We managed to smash Ivor 6-0. Lots of goals left, right, and center. Milovanovic with a double. Moyenata with a double. Estevao with a goal. Deans with assists. And most importantly again, this little guy called Serenac. Once again on the score sheet. An amazing performance. Yes, our XG was not 6 goals, but our players were super clinical and very, very easy game. And this is the first time I've seen in a while where every single player gets a green. Which, I mean, for a 6-0 game, kind of makes sense, doesn't it? But with that in mind, we are taking on probably the biggest team that I think we've faced in all time, just in terms of sheer size and I don't even know what to say in terms of fandoms. We're taking on a small team in Madrid called Real Madrid. Yeah, terrifying. And Carlo Ancelotti is still the manager, which is an absolutely worrying proposition. And these will be the boys that will hopefully get us the win. I have made some changes into the tactic. Basically, this is my thought process. If Basic is going to play on the right-hand side as the inverted wingback, we need someone in the position here that kind of goes elsewhere. So if we had a ball-winning midfielder, he would just kind of chill in the zone and there'll be an unnecessary overlap here and a gap here. So that's my thought. Deans will be the Cariello, which is something I didn't really use before. But in my opinion, it's going to be a player that connects this halfback role to this attacking midfielder role, making him a little bit more, effective. And also at the same time, because he's moving up and down, it will let Basic kind of slot into this position here, while Stamenic is now the ball-winning midfielder here in this position, and he can slot here and kind of help out here, especially if Borza shoots up and doesn't come back. So hopefully this makes our tactic a little bit more interesting. Yes, I want it to work in Basic. It's going to be an exciting proposition. I've never really used an inverted wingback. I've never really used a formation like this ever before. There's a lot of things going on there. It's some crazy things, but hopefully it will work against Real Madrid. And to be fair, it's worked for the last 3 games. I don't know if it's going to work against Real Madrid. And if it fails against Real Madrid, I'm not throwing this out. This is a more interesting formation. I like to tweak things. It keeps it, fun for me. And at least I can have kind of some sort of impact on the save apart from, hey, I signed X player. So yeah, it makes me use my grey matter a little bit. But this is the lineup. We're going to have Hudikov in goal. We're going to have Ilic and Vitek in the back two. Borza, Belic, and Basic. Borza, Stamenic, and Basic are going to be playing here. Belic and Deans are going to be the two midfield players. Alilovic, Popovic, and Saldana are going to be leading the line. I am not sure if my plan with Alilovic is going to work. I think he's a very, very good player. I mean, he's currently wanted by Napoli and Leipzig, which is probably good. I don't know. I don't trust Moinata. Where's Moinata? I don't trust Moinata to perform in this role yet. He's learning. He's kind of gotten there. His passing is still a bit meh. But for some reason, he doesn't perform there. And to be fair, a lot of players have struggled to perform in this attacking midfield role. So maybe this will help us a little bit. But the fact that Alilovic has good passing hopefully means we can control the play. Right. I hope you're excited for this game. We have a new tactic. We're excited to show it to you guys. And we're also taking Real Madrid at home. Come on. What more could you want? I mean, it's going to be terrifying. I have no clue what their starting lineup is going to be like. So I'm excited like you guys are to see if they're going to play their full squad or if they're going to play their rotated side. I mean, so far we've had 6 points and they have Osimhen up front. And I would like to say that GG's, boys. They signed Osimhen. They signed freaking Osimhen. Well, fast forward to a hat-trick from the man. I don't know how much to believe of this, but we currently have 70% of possession against Real Madrid. 69% possession, 65% possession. That's a lot of possession. As Basic steps up, this is a dangerous zone. Can he put in a nice free kick? Basic! I swear to God, Basic, I beg you, Basic, score! 60 free kick taking! And not a single free kick goal. How is that possible? Whoa. What are those match stats? I'm sorry, did someone switch Real Madrid and Partizan around? We are currently bossing them, but I mean, we're not converting it into chances. And yet, everything looks good. This scares me, but everything looks good. I mean, I can only say it's time for us to dig in because what can I say? This is a very, very nice performance from the boys. Yes, we're not clinical. Yes, we're not creating much. But we're bossing Real Madrid. We're playing it out from the back as Deans is getting used to a new position, which is interesting. I mean, I've never really used Cariello. Do tell me in the comments if you have used Cariellos before. I mean, in my idea, first of all, I didn't even know what the heck that word meant, so I had to look it up multiple times to understand what it kind of is. And for my idea is just, it's a player that kind of links this middle third of the pitch together. So he doesn't really track back. He doesn't really, I guess, push too much forward. He just exists in in this role here. And I think that's kind of perfect for me because we do have someone in the first third defending, which is Stamenic. We do have someone in the third third, who is Alilovic. We need someone to stay in the middle. And to be fair, they are moving the ball quite nicely up front as Eder Militao makes his way forward down the right-hand side. Can he put a nice cross in? I mean, for my nerves, I hope he doesn't. Valverde finds Rodrigo on the right-hand side. Rodrigo, he's going to put a cross in. Osimhen. Victor Osimhen against, and this is the weirdest thing I'm going to say in this save, against the run of play, brings Real Madrid up to 1-0 against Partizan Belgrade. Not Belgrade, but what? It's very, very unfortunate. I mean, the quality is there. Real Madrid is good. I can't be annoyed, but 60-something percent. 60-something percent possession. 64% possession. Oh, we need to use that. I mean, we are bossing Real Madrid, but we're not making any chances. So with that in mind, I think we're going to have to change some players around. We're going to have to take Popovic off because he's playing really badly. We're going to have to put on Moinata instead of Alilovic. So that must have been a mistake because he's not doing really, really good. But apart from that, I think the players are doing all right. Maybe it's worth taking off Ilic because he made some mistakes and bring on Fatikanti just to give him some more game time as well. And he's also a decent enough player to not make too many mistakes, hopefully. And apart from that, I can't really... Do I try to bring Stankovic for Deans? I think so. Give him some leg time. Get Belic some more running up and down bit. And I think Stankovic is better defensively anyways. And I think most importantly, we need to start doing this. We need to start improving our passing directness. And yeah, we need to push the ball a bit forward. Yes, we have 63% possession, but look at the score. Not good. I mean, Nothing happened once again. Do I dare to play with 2 strikers against Real Madrid? I think I have to. We're not... Why is Filipovic the only person that's available for me on this point? I'm going to put Mora on the right-hand side and switch Saldania to... what do I do? To an advanced forward, or maybe even... I don't even know. Deep line forward. Let's do that. I think he can kind of play there. And I think that's it. We just need to force as many players up front. So we need to go all the way as direct as possible. And just hope that it's enough. And Muinat is going to go down the middle just because that pushes Mora a bit wider. I don't know. At this moment, I'm just grasping for straws. We're not creating anything. We're not doing much. Time is trickling away. One more shot of Demand More. And I hope that does something for the boys. But Real Madrid have defended incredibly well. And have they parked the bus? Can I say they have parked the bus? I mean, with 30% possession, or however many they have, I kind of can say yeah, as Borza is losing the ball on the left-hand side, which is unfortunate. Valverde finds himself in lots of space. Osimhen finds himself in lots of space. And we got FM'd. We got FM'd by Real Madrid, although it is being checked. I mean, that's a very good, actually, that's a very good thumbnail, isn't it? FM'd by Real Madrid. Isn't that something? But it's still 1-0. We have 4 more minutes. It's time to do something that will never work, is go very attacking and just spray and pray. That's it. That's the only thing we can do. I might as well keep talking through this. There's no point even stopping anything or editing it out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We got FM'd against Real Madrid. The statement is there. 60% possession to us, 40 to them. We had 4 shots, they had 3, and Osimhen is the man who made the difference. I can't even blame anyone. Like, everyone played well to an extent. Like, it's Real Madrid, first of all. Like, I mean, a loss is a loss, but so close to getting a result against Real Madrid. Man, I mean, this result is both surprising and unsurprising. I think technically, I was expecting us to lose 3 points. I wasn't expecting us to lose it like this. I mean, it doesn't really matter in the end how you lose the 3 points, whether it's 0-3, where it's 1-0, but this is just more painful because it's so close. We could have done something, and yet the moment of magic was not there. This is why I think I need to start working on creating a more attacking team. I need more backups for attacking players. I need a striker. I need a winger, I think, just to kind of change things up. Because for now, our only players coming off the pitch, well, coming off the bench. Because for now, our only players that are available to come off the bench are youth players, which is great for their development, but not great for short-term success. So I need to kind of balance that a little bit better. We got unstuck. Very nice performance. I didn't expect that this is going to be the way that we lose to Real Madrid. Not bad. Partizan is doing a good job, but this leaves us in 20th place with 6 points with 2 more hard games to play. We have to play still City, which is a little bit sus. So the next game is going to be Manchester City, a few games in between, and Borussia Dortmund. Then we go on a nice little holiday. I make some transfers, and then we see you for the nice double for Wolfsburg and Fenerbahce. Yikes. I mean, very, very good performance from the boys. What can I say? Very, very good performance. We're currently on 6 points. I think last year, just a reminder, last year we ended on 10 points. This year, we're already on 6. So hopefully with 2 more wins and maybe a draw from one of the bigger teams, that could mean some good things. But for now, this is how the table looks like. We're 20th place. I'm feeling more or less confident that we can make it here, unless we lose against some of the weaker teams. But, man, 1-0 to Real Madrid. So close. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. Smash the like button if you had a great time. I had a great time. It was vibey time. And I'll see you guys in the next game, which, as a reminder, will be against Manchester City and Borussia Dortmund. This is going to be the Haaland derby. Well, can you call it the Haaland derby? The Haaland episode. Because he played for Dortmund and he plays at City. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. But anyways, you're here for something that doesn't make sense. That's on you. Bye, guys.